guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. So before we get started, I just want to send my gratitude to the military, to the active and the veteran military. I hope you guys are having a restful day today. Happy Labor Day, and let's get into this video. Okay, so I have a iced coffee. So we're going to do some coffee and gossiping. All right, so I'm thinking of like the disasters that could happen, okay? So here's a disaster that could happen, and it scares me, and it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. So you're sitting in the car, right? Becky's driving, and I don't know what kind of car they have, but you know like how some cars, that emergency brake is right here. And you know how Amber's fat kind of like, it goes everywhere in her belly. It's not just front, it's just everywhere. And she said that her thighs would like hit the, what's it called? The seat belt. Y'all, I have thick thighs. I already know them seats could be a little bit tough out there. And you gotta work it out. And so you can't get the belt. You can't get the seat belt. And then let's just say, you know, they're driving along and they're on a hill. And Amber, her weight can make I don't know how her cars are made. What if she's, you know how Amber does this all the time, y'all? Amber's like, look at Becky, oh Becky, look at Becky, hey. You know how she's always doing that, right? And so let's just say one day they rock in the car. Y'all, I already know. I did this before. I was like 10 years old, and so I had a little boyfriend and I was 10. Oh my God. So it was my mom's best friend's son. And we're sitting in the car and we're playing and we're acting like we're driving. Vroom, vroom. And we're like, my mom's friend's house was on a hill, right? So she didn't have the emergency brake on. So me and my friend were in the car. Well, my boyfriend, we were in the car and we're just acting a fool, okay? Yes, oh my God, I had a boyfriend at 10. God, I was so boy crazy. This is insane. And so we're in the car, and the car starts slowly like going down, and I'm like, oh my God, Mom! And I screaming, and he jumps out, and he runs in the house. I can't go anywhere because I'm like in the driver's seat, and my mom was like, pull the emergency brake, like I really know what that is. Like, okay, you know, she was like, emergency brake, emergency brake. I didn't know what that is. There's a scenario. But then you got this girl who's overweight, who probably puts her body over, unless the emergency brake is in the floor, it's over the emergency brake. And Becky's like, oh my God, they're in neutral, and they're just going back, 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 back. And then she can't reach it. She's like, Amber, move your belly fat. And Amber goes, okay, oh my God. And the door snaps or something. There's so many different scenarios that could happen. It's not funny, but it's true. Or what if they're on a road trip, okay? And they get to the destination, and the entire time they're going on the destination, Amber's like, I don't want to do this. And Becky's like, well, I want to go to the amusement park. I don't want to go to the amusement park. Let's go to the museum. I don't want to go. She's always like, I don't want to go. That's her. That's how I figure her being. What are we going to do with the animals? You shouldn't. And Becky goes, well, we shouldn't have bought them. We should have bought them. Let's go to the cat park or the dog park. That would drive me nuts. Okay. I digress. Okay. So, those are scenarios. Or, you can unfortunately get into a terrible wreck. I had someone that I knew get in a terrible wreck, and it didn't end well. The person didn't pass away. It didn't end well. And her weight was a contributing factor as to why things didn't end well. And she was on the passenger side. And it just didn't end well. And the driver was actually my friend. And she has to live with the fact that the person that she was taking somewhere, it didn't end well with them. And the person is not like hurt, like paralyzed or anything, but she's really injured and she has a lot of things wrong with her now. And she has to live with that. And I don't know if Amber really thought that Becky thought about that. I think Becky could have thought about that. Becky could have thought about what bad could happen and I would be responsible. And she can't say that to Amber because that's her girlfriend. But as her friend now, she needs to be honest and be like, you know what? Baby, you're just too big. You're just too big. And you know, when you think about going on a plane, Amber always talks about how, oh, my legs hurt in a car. And you know, she gets on a plane and she might have to take up a several seats. Like, you know, not just two seats, but several seats. It's not funny. It's not funny, but she put herself in this position. And traveling with someone who has this personality, who's always like, me, everything I want to do, everything I want to do. And then you also have the body habitus of not being able to fully go and enjoy your destination. So like, for instance, they go on vacation, right? And you know, for the one we seen, they went to the hotel and then they hung out at a couple of restaurants, but I'm sure they wanted to do more than that. But I don't know if they did more than that because Amber would have vlogged it, but maybe they did and she just didn't vlog it. But like, I mean, if I'm Becky, I want to go to like museums. She seems like a museum kind of person. Go to museums and hang out and do different things. And sure, they can go. But then you have this person who's 400 pounds. And I know from personal experience, me and my mother would go places all the time. But when we would go, she'd be like, wait, let me catch my breath. Okay, and then we go a little bit more. Wait, let me catch my breath. And you know, it was hard, but I was her child, and I loved her no matter what. And I know Becky loves her no matter what, but still there comes a point of, you know, I just don't want to deal with you anymore. I love my mom. I'll do anything for my mom. Like it didn't matter to me. Like I knew she was overweight, but honey, she was superwoman to me. Becky got tired of taking care of someone. And she really couldn't enjoy. And Amber got mad at her because Becky just couldn't enjoy going on a road trip with her friends because I bet you, which I want to bet that Amber was like, bling, 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 bling. Where you at, Becky? When you going to be home? I need help doing the stuff with wasabi. I need help with wiping my booty. I need help with, you know, taking out the trash. I need help with all of this stuff. When are you going to be home? And then Becky's like, I won't be home until like tomorrow. Tomorrow? You didn't tell me you were going to be gone all day. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And I bet you when Becky came home, that house was funky as hell. I had to catch myself. She had, yeah, like that's just the reality. And, you know, Becky could have gone on road trips with her friends and hung out with her friends. And then she come home to a smelly house. Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to deal with that? That's the reality of what was going on. And, you know, everybody, no one thinks about like the road trip. I was thinking about maybe the road trip with Amber, but then I thought about the road trip with the friends and coming back home to a smelly house because Amber just couldn't take care of herself. Yes, that would get real old real quick. So, with all that being said, Amber is still going to blame Becky for breaking up with her. Amber is still going to think that weight is not a factor. It's the factor. The weight is the factor. The weight is the factor and more than contributing factors. It's the factor of you getting in a car being a liability. You could, number two, hit the brake or hit the wrong gear and you go in the wrong direction. You can't get to the emergency brake because you're in neutral and you're going backwards. And you can't get to it because her fat's in the way. You know, you go on these trips with your girlfriend Becky, and you can't walk no more than like 3 to 4 yards before you need to take a break. And as much as you want to say, okay, babe, I understand, Becky's like, I just want to go in, look at the stuff, and come out, get a souvenir, and get out of there. You know. And then you also got to think about, like, you know, when Becky goes with her friends off to a trip, she's got to worry about if her girlfriend's taken care of. And, you know, maybe I should bring her back a snack, or maybe I should bring her back something to eat. Or, you know, was she calling her 20 million times when she's on these trips and making it uncomfortable and making her friends, like, laugh behind Becky's back because Amber won't shut up and call. And, you know, she's in the car. Maybe they're on a road trip and she's in the car and she's, hey, yeah, look at Becky, yeah, you know, like nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with someone whose attention is all on me, 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 me. So here's what I think, okay? Amber looks in the mirror, and this is what she hears in her head, okay? And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Well, I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. She hears this song. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Me, yo, me, yo. And she doesn't think about anybody else but herself. And wifey is going to play on that like a fiddle. Wifey gonna play that fiddle. She gonna be like, sing your sappy song, oh Lynn, and I will sit here collecting coins. And she'll be like, sure, you want to go on road trips? Yeah, let's go on road trips. We'll do whatever you want to do, Amber. Sure, I'll wait for you. Every 3 feet, you want to stop, take a breath? Sure, why not? You want to go on a trip and buy your plane ticket and buy several seats? Sure, why not? I will buy a bigger car to make sure you can fit in that car comfortably. You got to buy it, but I'll drive it. Sure, why not? She gonna milk it. She gonna milk it. And she gonna keep the car. And she gonna go on trips. And she's gonna go, sure, Amber, I'll do whatever you want to do. I will be way better than Becky has ever been. That's the reality. Amber can't go on trips because Amber is just too darn big. And her personality won't allow her to change because she's too focused on meow, meow. I will see you guys in my next video. You guys have a fantastic night and